Hi everybody, Kaiwaza with you, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, or welcome back to the vinyl community and anyone else that is watching today. We're going to continue looking through my Hawaiian record collection. What I'm doing in this series, never-ending series, is going through my Hawaiian and Exotica record collection one record at a time. And we pick a different letter, and then when we finish it, we start with another letter of the alphabet. And right now we're going through the letter L. So let me show you what we have today, pick up where we left off. First though, will be a bit of a vinyl update, and then we'll continue with the letter L. So first up, we'll do a bit of an update. We've already gone through the W's, and I've already shown this record. This is Songs of the Islands, interpreted by Lawrence Welk and featuring Buddy Merrill on steel guitar on Dot Records. This is a copy I already had. This is just an upgrade I got. This was issued in stereo also, but this copy I have is mono, and I did get an upgrade of it recently for cheap, so I got it onto stereo. So this is actually the same record, but this is a later release, but it's exactly the same record, and it's stereo. Songs of the Islands, Lawrence Welk, on Ranwood. So, and I love their inner sleeve there. Send 25 cents to get their catalog, the ultimate in stereo. Yeah. And as kind of a side note, a while back I did a series on cover models that you will see on more than one record, and if you, some of you, if you have some Hawaiian albums in your collection, this lady may be a little bit familiar. This particular photo session here, this was taken, has been included or has shown up on several different records, and I'll give you those examples here. She shows up, same lady, in the 50 Guitars Return to Paradise album, Tommy Garrett, the 50 Guitars of Tommy Garrett. If we open it up, you can see there, same lady there in some woodland jungle setting. Then she's on the back. And she shows up again, this time is on a budget label on Crown Records, Hawaii and Other Songs of the Islands, composed by outstanding Hawaiian composers. George Nielsen conducting the Hollywood Strings. Obviously, and you know, she may be out there on some other ones as well. Also, as an update, this is a new acquisition for me. This is a album from, I think, 1994, so 1984, so not really super old, but I've seen this one around. I just kind of blew it off thinking it was some sort of punk rock thing and never paid any attention to it. But I saw it come up recently, reasonably priced, and someone had put some selections from it up on YouTube, and I realized that it was in fact just actually Exotica. It's called, and it's actually half of the record. One half of the record is kind of rock, punk, rocky, something, whatever, I don't know. And the other half is our Exotica arrangements. Snake Man Show presents Disco Mix Melon and Exotic Sounds of Watermelon Group at Pithecanthropus erectus. I really don't know what any of that means. Seems to be a Japanese group. Although maybe they're all Japanese Americans. I really don't know anything about them. But like I said, the Melon side is like whatever, weird rocky whatever stuff. Watermelon side is Exotica music, tuned from Rangoon, Miserlou, Emerald Sea, etc. And quite nice arrangements of 1984. And finally, for an update, this is a record from Sweden. I didn't know anything about it, just saw it on Discogs recently. Sax Sound 2, Simons, I believe it's pronounced Simons, in Hawaii. And these are the Simons. And as the cover suggests, it is kind of like the Billy Vaughn Orchestra twin saxophone sound. Very kind of a popular sound in Europe, and I think there were a lot of, groups sort of doing that kind of music. Captain Cook I know about, who did that kind of music. So these are all Hawaiian songs, some of them by European artists like Yngwie Stoor. And yes, I did write the translations in marker on the record because I know that's sort of sacrilegious, but... And it's later also, Mary Ann Records, 1991. And I like it. It's very nice if you like Billy Vaughn. There's some singing and some instrumentals, danceable, very nice. Okay, now we pick up where we left off in the letter L, and I'm starting on an artist that has a lot of albums, so I won't talk too much about each one. Melvin Leed, Give Me Tomorrow. I don't think this one has the date on Lehua Records, but these are like early 70s. She was a singer, sang with Bernie Hallman, or I'm not sure how you're supposed to pronounce his name. But he sort of introduced her, and she sang and started recording, and was kind of always booked initially, the first several albums, as sort of being one of these singers that can sing everything. She can sing Hawaiian songs, and she can sing show tunes, and she can sing popular tunes, and she can sing Japanese, and she can sing even African songs. Mangwani Pulele was the first song that they built the album around. So and she does indeed they have a marvelous voice. Bern Hallman presents Melvin Leed at the Garden Bar. This is where she was performing. This also is Lehua Records. She was, incidentally, actually got her start as a beauty queen. She was Miss Molokai, and she was, I believe, the first runner-up at the Miss Hawaii America pageant. 1970, 71, early 70s sometime. I don't know the exact, whatever. Anyway, this is her second album. Again, an assortment of different types of songs. Melvin Leed sings today's hits. Looking very groovy there. Conducted by Bern Hallman. She does a version of Uptight. Spanish Eyes, Secret Love, Yesterday. This one on Makaha Records, so she did move around a bit label-wise. And then, after this one, she starts to move into her niche, because she definitely develops a niche, which is country. Hawaiian Country, Melvin Leed's Hawaiian Country. This is when she really started resonating, accompanied by the Super Pickers at Bradley's Barn, Nashville, and Jerry Bird in Hawaii. She actually recorded some of these albums in Nashville as well. This one's 1975. So the trend for her becomes actually singing Hawaiian songs in Hawaiian, arrangements, but with a country feeling, definitely. She has that quality to her voice, that sort of 1970s country pop singer. She's got that quality, and really resonated with the people. Had a very, very long, successful career doing this, and several more albums to come of this Hawaiian country kind of music, but this is the one that kicked it off. Music of Hawaii was a big hit. And I'm going to stop here, and we will listen to some samples from some of these albums. I hope you enjoyed those samples, and if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and by all means, please comment if you would like to. I'd love to hear your thoughts or comments if you have any of these records or interest in any of this music. We'll see you next time, so have a good week.